Today I'll be talking about mini RC cars. Some of them have been there on sale for a long time and some of them are new. So today I'll be reviewing two models. This one has been there online on sale for a long time. Pretty simple car which uses a classic remote control with old technology which does have large range, and newer models like this one which may come with trailers and come with this simple remote control with 2.4 gigahertz standard, which has larger range. Are they worth buying? Can you really enjoy playing them? That's another question. I would say not really, and let's see why. First of all, these small cars cannot accommodate large batteries, which means that they won't have charge enough to play for a longer time. So what happens is that you actually spend time charging the batteries of these cars rather than playing with them, unfortunately. So when we look inside of this car, you can see that this battery here is really small, and that's the reason why these cars cannot drive longer times. And when we look inside of this car, you see this type of battery, which looks like a LiPo battery, and it makes me feel actually uncomfortable because LiPo batteries could be dangerous, and I would not be comfortable leaving my kid playing this car with such a battery inside. You can't really damage this one, you can't throw this car, so you have to be careful with it, and you can't leave it unattended while charging. And it's also really small, that's why you can't drive it longer times. The pros of the cars is that they are really cheap and have really nice design. The new ones have a lot of detail. They may come with trailers with different versions, and if you check this online, you'll see a lot of different models. This car is a very old model, but it goes faster, it turns better. The design is simpler. The range of this remote control is really short. This remote control allows you to go with this car further away from you, but there is a limitation on how this car actually can turn. These wheels don't work well, they don't turn well. How this model is charged? This car has a socket here, and you just plug in a C-type USB cable and you can charge it really quickly. It charges quickly, but it doesn't run for too long. Honestly, you have to charge this car very frequently, and it actually starts disturbing you. You don't enjoy it. So I'd say this car is more likely to just have it like a model car to play with your hands like this, rather than using it with a remote control. But maybe for smaller kids that could be also enjoyable. For this car, you have this remote control to charge it. So you insert just regular AA batteries. Better to have rechargeable batteries, and these batteries will make this remote control work, and at the same time will charge your car. You would have to plug it in like this and charge it. Once it's charged, you can play with it. So let's see how you can play with it. So again, with this car, you have to charge it very frequently and it starts getting annoying. But this car drives better than this one. With this car, it's important to extend the antenna on this remote control, otherwise it has even shorter radio range. So you have to extend this antenna like this. Now for this car, this remote control has a really small battery, which is CR2032, and you may get this car with the battery which is too old maybe, and the charge is not enough to control this car. So if you have difficulties controlling this car with this remote control, try switching to a new battery. The downside of this remote control, it's always on, I think. Even if it turns off, it drains the battery fast, so you may be switching this battery frequently as well. You can change speed on this car with this button, and the controls are very simple here. Also, with the trailer, the car will have more difficulty to move. Important thing to keep in mind here, mini cars have really small wheels, so they can drive well on plain surfaces, but cannot drive on the carpets or any other surfaces that have more resistance to the wheels.